Hello and welcome to Rogue Media Top 10s, featuring the horror movie podcast BooBaes. I'm your co-host Joshua.
And I'm your co-host Caitlin.
And this is the Top 10 Animated Horror Movies. Number 10, Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, released in the year 2000. High fantasy and brutal horror into a beautifully animated world. Based on a series of novels, D is a half-human, half-vampire bounty hunter who, in this sequel to the 1985 original, tracks down a kidnapped woman. But, of course, nothing is as simple as it seems. Its sweeping visuals and melancholic tone, it's a dreamy nightmare soaked in blood and poetry.
Number 9, Resident Evil Degeneration, released in 2008. Set between the 4th and 5th Resident Evil games, Degeneration is an animated dose of T-virus terror, complete with infected zombies, corporate cover-ups, and the return of Leon and Claire. It's fast-paced, unapologetically action-heavy, and oozing with that delicious bio-horror that fans crave.
Number 8, When the Wind Blows, released in 1986. Now this one is quiet horror, and while this film, which hails from the UK, is indeed slow-paced, it is nonetheless haunting and very real. It follows an elderly British couple trying to survive a nuclear fallout, unaware of the true consequences. It's not gory or full of monsters, but the creeping dread is palpable. Sometimes the scariest thing isn't the apocalypse itself, it's the hope we cling to while it happens.
Number 7, Wendell and Wild, released in 2022. From the mind of Jordan Peele and stop-motion legend Henry Selick, this animated sparkler is punk rock horror with a twist of teenage rebellion. Two demon brothers strike a deal with a grieving teen, and things spiral into a chaotic and creepy carnival of the afterlife. It's stylish, weird, and surprisingly emotional, just the way we like it, right?
Oh yeah. Number 6, Dead Space Downfall, released in 2008. If you thought the Dead Space games were terrifying, just wait until you see the animated bloodbath that leads up to them. Downfall is pure sci-fi horror full of necromorphs, doomed space crews, and some truly spine-ripping deaths. It's bleak, brutal, and never lets you catch your breath. A cosmic scream into the void.
Number 5, Paranorman, released in 2012. Don't let the kid-friendly vibe fool you. Paranorman not only deals with ghosts and zombies in short order, but also the ugly truth about mob mentality. Norman can speak to the dead, and it's up to him to break a centuries-old curse before his town tears itself apart. Clever, heartfelt, and very dark, this one's got brains and not just the undead kind.
Number 4, The Spine of Night, released in 2021. Hand-drawn and heavy metal to its core, Spine of Night is a fantasy horror fever dream straight out of the playbook of the late 70s, early 80s era of rotoscope animation. Sorcery, ultraviolence, cosmic corruption galore. This is one beautiful and unapologetically gnarly ride. Think heavy metal meets Conan with a splash of epic doom.
Number 3, Monster House, released in 2006. A possessed house that gobbles up people? Yes, please. Monster House takes the familiar haunted house trope and gives it a twisted spin. Featuring motion capture animation and a surprisingly dark storyline, this one goes harder than you'd expect from something with a PG rating. Creepy and clever, it's perfect for Halloween with kids or without.
Number 2, Perfect Blue, released in 1997. This stunning psychological drama thriller blurs the line between reality and delusion. Animated in Japan, Perfect Blue follows a pop star turned actress whose identity unravels after a stalker invades her life. Layered with paranoia, violence, and shades of self-reflection, Perfect Blue proves that horror doesn't need monsters when your own mind is the true villain.
Number 1, Coraline, released in 2009. I mean, what can you say about the dark fantasy that hasn't been said before, am I right? This rather unnerving story involves a young girl discovering a parallel world that quickly turns sinister. Directed by Henry Selick and based on a novella by Neil Gaiman, Coraline is a stop-motion masterpiece that reminds us, be careful what you wish for. The other mother is always watching. And that wraps up our top 10 animated horror movies. And hey guys, if you enjoyed this video or you dig horror movies in general, do check out our podcast, BooBaes, wherever you get your podcasts. As always, I'm your spooktacular co-host, Caitlin.
And I'm your co-host, Joshua.
And thanks for watching.